The first thing many marketing books suggest is drawing the profile of your ideal customer. When you do that, you can speak to that exact person in your content. And there will be a lot of a stronger connection than if you were to talk to everyone. Remember, in marketing, everyone is no one. This is the first out of 4 parts in secret number 1. The secret formula. Every piece of marketing content is separated into 3 parts: the hook, the story, and the offer. In other words, you need to hook the audience's first attention, tell them the background story of the product, and tie it into your product offer. If some content doesn't work, it's always the hook, story, or the offer. Secret 2 is hook, story, offer. If someone were to approach you on the street and tell you they could make your marketing work, and you just have to pay $250,000 plus equity in your company for him to work for you, you would most probably run away. Yet Russell is able to sell his extremely expensive consulting services because he gradually builds the relationship. By first offering free or low-priced products, and the value and price of products goes up as trust increases. Secret 3 is the value ladder. You know how people say that birds of a feather flock together? Well, if you present the story of a character which goes through the same problem as your audience, finds a solution, and is willing to share it, they'll be attracted to him like a magnet. This character is usually you, but you outline the parts which are relatable and show authority. Secret 4 is the attractive character. One of the best techniques to imitate success is to watch successful people in action. You could watch other people's funnels, see what they're doing, and model them. Just imagine you were their customer and analyze their every step. Secret 5 is funnel hacking. Here's the journey of the customer. First, you determine if they're aware of your product, or you need to explain it. Then, after they understand it, get them to share their mail, buy a low or middle cost product. Then, send them mails to build the relationship, and get them on the phone to sell them your high-end product. Secret 6 is 7 phases of a funnel. In an email campaign, there are 2 types of emails. One is an automated soap opera sequence, and the second is a broadcast mail. Russell suggests to first have a soap opera sequence, and then as many broadcasts as possible. Secret 7 is follow-up funnels. There are a few ways to get the mail of prospects. Probably the most popular one is offer a document with value they'll be interested in. Often it is done as a PDF or ebook. Note that the more value you offer, the harder it will be to resist. Exactly as if you were to offer someone a $1,000 to take out the trash. Secret 8 is lead squeeze funnels. Another way to get the contact information of the prospects is to have a survey. In the survey, they will fill out data about themselves and get a customized lead magnet according to their answers at the end of it. The bonus of this technique is that you have more knowledge about the audience and how to serve them best right from the start. Secret 9 is survey funnels. The third way to get leads is to gather many influential people in the prospect's sphere of interest, who will be meeting all together, digitally or physically, and giving value. Then, ask for their mail, so that they could be notified when it starts. Secret 10 is summit funnels. The next step after getting their mail is qualifying buyers. So sell them something that is low priced. Someone who bought from you once is a lot more likely to buy again. One of the low-cost product categories is information products. For example, a short course, physical book, etc. The price should be between $1 and $100. Secret 11 is book funnels. If you sell physical products, for example, phone cases, it could be useful to present it as a demonstration video. For example, drop it in the water, drop it from the second floor, etc. Also, take some time for concentrating on one flag product as the first step for your funnel, rather than overwhelming them with options. Secret 12 is cart funnels. What better way is there to get someone to feel great than to help them solve a challenge? I guess not many. If you challenge them to solve one of their specific problems and actually succeed, it will build trust, and they will want to buy more from you. Secret 13 is challenge funnels. Some products require more explanations because they offer more value. One way to present these products is with a video of 4 parts, 3 of which will be pointed towards overcoming the prospect's insecurities, including the internal, external, and vehicle accordingly, and the 4th part is the call to action. The whole thing should last about 20 to 30 minutes. Secret 14 is video sales letter funnels. Are you intending to sell a product in the range of $100 to $2,000? If so, you might need a little more than 20 to 30 minutes, more like 90. But imagine the impact such a presentation would have when put online and is presented to thousands of people. Secret 15 is webinar funnels. The third type of presentation funnels is used to create excitement and expectations before you launch your product. Just like movies that are about to be released in the cinema. It's very similar to a webinar funnel, though one key difference is that it's broken into parts and sent out over time. Secret 16 is product launch funnels. For the high-end offers, which cost more than $2,000, traditionally, you'll take the customer to a physical meeting or get them on the phone. One way to do this is to get them to fill an application before the interaction, in which they will be selling you why they're a fit for the program, and not the other way around. This trick helped Russell hire 2 salesmen instead of the prior 60, while making the same profit. Secret 17 is application funnels. Let's think of baseball. The more opportunities you get to hit the ball, the higher the chance of actually hitting it. The same thing applies with headlines. If you get twice the people to click your headline, you'll get twice more readers, and therefore, twice more sales. 2 possible elements for a great headline include clarity and being curiosity-evoking. Secret 18 is curiosity-based headline scripts. Once you've hooked them to your content, you would want to present what you are about. You could do that with 4 questions. Who, what, why, and how. Who am I? What is the product? Why do you need the product? And how exactly can you get it? You could see an implementation of this script in the video in .com/secrets.com. The link is available in the description. Secret 19 is who, what, why, how script. Present an emotional story of a character who has a problem, similar to that of your audience, and how he solved it. Often it is actually a story about you. Secret 20 is star, story, solution script. Would you like fries with that? Is the question that's responsible for much of McDonald's profits. This script talks about how to offer additional items to your product, using scarcity, and other marketing elements. Secret 21 is the OTO, or one-time offer script. Lo and behold, the script that made Russell $3,200,000 in 90 minutes. It is a 90-minute script that starts with a 15-minute introduction, where you get their attention, continues with 45 minutes of content that will explain what is the offer, but not how to use it, and ends with a 30 minutes close, or offer, where you present the product's value, paint a vision of success, and present the final price. Secret 22 is the perfect webinar script. A product launch script is pretty similar to a webinar funnel script, which is also used in the video sales letter funnels. Videos 1, 2, and 3 are about the vehicle, the internal and external false beliefs. Then the fourth video is the stack and the close. The perfect webinar script seems simple on the surface, but if you look closer, it has a lot of depth into it. That's why half of the book, Expert Secrets, is devoted to it. Secret 23 is product launch script. This is a script for a solo salesman, in which he asks the following 4 questions. 1. What do you want to achieve within a year of working with me? 2. What is stopping you from achieving that? 3. What skills do you have that you didn't fully use to get that achievement? 4. Do you want me to help you achieve your goals? Secret 24 is the 4 questions close script. Here, we will use 2 salesmen. The first determines whether the prospect is the right fit for the program, whether you could help him, and whether he has enough motivation. Then, he gives this data to the second salesman, who gets the prospect excited towards the product, desiring it, and closes the sale. Secret 25 is the setter and closer scripts. Here's the ClickFunnels pitch. I mean, instructions, in a nutshell. 1. Choose your funnel. 2. Edit the landing page with a page editor. 3. Plug in the hooks, stories, and offers, or in other words, copy. 4. Build your follow-up funnels. 5. Launch your funnel in record time, and track the stats. Secret 26 is ClickFunnels. The more offers a single customer sees, the more chance that he will buy more. So don't forget to introduce them to the next funnel in your value ladder, right after they've been through one of them. Secret 27 is funnel stacking. And finally, what can you do if you launch a funnel and it flops? Determine your average cart value, or ACV. Then, determine your cost per acquisition, or CPA. Now you can subtract the CPA from the ACV, and if the result is neutral or positive, you have a winning funnel. If not, use funnel audibles to improve it. Secret 28 is funnel audibles.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. Before you leave, check out the description to get 10 free audiobooks. And no, I'm not kidding. Let me know what books you've decided to get in the comments below. See you in the next videos, Improvementers.